next artist coming up is the definition of anti-pop. Kind of takes the concepts and the ideas that you're pretty much comfortable with, and then he flips it on its head.
Faces all around, I don't see them, not from the ground. Innocence is bliss, I lost it in your kiss. I need a candy heart cause I can't even handle this. It's the end for me, I know I'll never be. It's the end for me, I know I'll never be. Cover me in the shroud. Faces all around, I don't see them, not from the ground. Innocence is bliss, I lost it in your kiss. I need a candy heart cause I can't even handle this. It's the end for me, I know I'll never be. It's the end for me, I know I'll never be. Cover me in the shroud. Faces all around, I don't see them, not from the ground. Innocence is bliss, I lost it in your kiss. I need a candy heart cause I can't even handle this. Cover me in the shroud, play me in black and white. Nice try, but I had to die to get the heart that gives me the crown. Cover me in the shroud, play me in black and white. Nice try, but I had to die to get the heart that gives me the crown.
Hello there.
Hi, what's going on?
Not too much. Long time no see.
I know.
So, your album is called Cold Garbage. Now, is that a self-deprecating jab at yourself, or is that kind of like is it sardonic and a play about pop in general?
Well, the whole aesthetic of my sound is called dumpster pop, which is basically music that you find in a dumpster outside of a factory. You know, just leftovers, turn it into something nice. Sorry, my nose itches. And this EP, it has a lot of like kind of depressing undertones. So, you know, I felt very cold when I wrote it, and you know, at the end of the day, it's still the same sound that I usually stick to, which is garbage beats. Fun.
I think your sound and your performance in general is brilliant. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the performance aspect of it reminds me of Lee Bowery. Are you inspired by those classic artists like that?
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, what?
Are you inspired by such artists as like Lee Bowery and like Michael Alig and?
I mean, I do draw inspiration from that. It's more of a Lee Bowery is still kind of new to me. Like I
Oh,
just found
really?
that was like maybe 2 years ago. I just figured out who that was. I didn't even know. And I guess because of the way I act and make music and write, people think that I have some vast knowledge of all this underground stuff, and I don't really know. I just I just kind of like it. I mean, I definitely know that I'm not like I didn't invent this. Um, I don't really know anything about anything.
It's brilliant because it's as though, because I've seen your videos and your live performance, and it's like you are a performance artist, and you definitely have taken a lot of elements from a lot of things, probably subconsciously without even realizing it, and I think that's phenomenal that you didn't even know who Lee Bowery was, because it's almost like you were on the same level, and that means that he was unprecedented genius, and you're already there, and you didn't even know it.
I'll take that.
So being that you're already outside of the box with a lot of you're more like you, and it's funny because I'm not just saying this as a bias, because I know you and there's celebrities that I don't know, but it's funny that Lady Gaga considers herself living art, but I consider Mark Castle living art. Now, what would you say in response to Lady Gaga calling herself living art?
Well, as far as I know, she's like 24/7 in character, and I'm not. It's it's a lot of people confuse me with a drag artist because there's a sense of duality. Like when I just everyday life, I just kind of bum around. I look like a total dude and just wear jeans and t-shirts. But like there's this great duality that I like to experience, and it's drag in that sense where I turn myself into the person that I wanted to be. It's I can get away. I can act vain. I could say stupid things, and I can get away with it. And it's lots of fun because everyone knows that it's we're just having a bunch of fun together.
So you said yourself that you didn't know about Lee Bowery until just recently. So who would you consider some of your influences?
Honestly, I have three. Well, I'm influenced by a lot of things and a lot of people, but like I focus on three main things. I focus on Michael Jackson as, you know, an icon, a singer, musician icon, someone who changed culture. Miss Piggy is my attitude. That's where I get all of my. Okay, that's what she's doing today. I'll do that as well. She knows what's going on, so I think she's very iconic in her attitude. And aesthetic wise, um, have you heard of Kazaki?
No,
They're
I
this
haven't.
great Ukrainian like dance group, singing group, and I've always wanted to try, you know, high heels and makeup, and I was like, I enjoy all that. And then I saw Kazaki doing it, and they did it in such a great androgynous way where it's not female impersonation. Because I never wanted to be a drag queen or like do female impersonation. I just genuinely think makeup and shoes and clothes, that's just fun for anybody. You don't need to be impersonating a woman to have fun. But Kazaki did it so effortlessly, and I was really inspired. And they're pretty recent, so
Wow,
I was like
I need
really
to investigate
inspired by
that.
that. I was like, oh, they pulled it off effortlessly, and I think I should do that. That's this is what I'm looking for, but do make it my own. And they're also dancers and they're in shape, and I'm kind of fat, so I think it's actually more entertaining when I do it. So,
What I love about your presence, your character, your music, whatever have you, the whole package. What I love is that you don't really take yourself seriously, but at the same time you do.
Yeah.
It's like this nice thin line that I think that a lot of modern artists don't really have, where it's like you can take a jab at yourself, but at the same time you build yourself up. So how is it that you're able to take yourself seriously, but at the same time not?
Ooh. Huh. Um, well, I developed a very specific type of sense of humor like in middle school, high school, because I was fat and I was kind of weird. And so I never got bullied, but I would get picked on. And I didn't really care for that. So I just developed this sense of humor to make fun of myself first and be the best at it. And no one else could touch me. You know, that's where the sense of humor comes from. And it just kind of stuck. Like some people will be like, "Oh, you're so hard on yourself," and I was like, "I'm just having fun, girl. Like I love me. I'm everything." But it kind of came from that part of my life where, just beat everyone else at their insults. They'll stop, and then they'll see you as the king of making fun of you.
Oh well,
And
yeah. There's
but
have you ever heard
I
the
came
oh
to. Oh, I'm sorry. But through
oh
that, I
no,
came to like myself and just find things about myself that I liked. So I guess that's it. Just that humor is still there, but I definitely think highly of myself. But I know not to be boastful, I guess.
well you do a great job. Absolutely, it's like some of the best artists some of the best glam and rock artists, they always had that thin line. One of my favorite songs was by Iggy Pop. He did this song, "Here Comes Success,"
Hmm.
and on the surface level, it sounds like he's talking about success. But as you go further into it, he's sitting there making fun of it and making fun of himself.
Hmm.
And what I love is you also talked about Kazaki and how Kazaki likes to do dress in that certain way. Would you consider that almost like a form of gender terrorism that society kind of needs right now? Would you kind of consider that?
I mean, I suppose so. I To me, it's just shoes. I think it's kind of stupid that we give inanimate objects gender, and people I don't know. I don't really get too much shit for it. Like some people are like, that's weird, that's for women, whatever. But people don't even realize that high heels started as a male fashion. So it's not like people get so emotional about it, like God created high heels for women. Like, no, man created high heels for men, but it's a women's thing now. So everyone needs to like, I don't know. I What was the question?
So you talked about your influences and stuff. Where do you see Mark Castle moving towards? I remember you telling me at one point, which was really interesting. You said that you wanted to do film. Wasn't that the case?
Yeah, I started out wanting to be an actor, and I've always wanted to be a musician, but I was like, I don't know how to do that. I would just started messing around with some friends. He had GarageBand, and I was like, you can do this on your own now. And then I just I got myself well, my dad got me a program and a little microphone for my birthday one year, and I just started playing with my early stuff is terrible because you learn over years how to mix things and master things and do all the little things. Um, but yeah, it started out with film. I'd still like to be an actor. I love performing, and I think that's where I perform as a character. Like uh, I'm an ass. Like my character, I'm an asshole. Like I'm kind of stupid. Like I'm delusional. I don't realize what's really going on. I'm there for myself, and it's a character I play, but it's a character that I think is funny and would like to be. So, and
For that point, would you consider all of your albums almost like concept albums then?
um, some of the songs like Dumpster Pop, like that's the whole spiel, Dumpster Pop. But I named a song after that. that's silly. That's for fun. Or I have another single called Dance, and it's just stupid. It's just meant to be funny and stupid, no thinking. And those songs, yeah, but the other songs, I actually put thought into the writing. I enjoy, uh, expressing myself through writing and making music, but the image that I like to portray is very specific, like a satire of the pop world. I really like that. You know, it's not like I think that I'm above it. Like I listen to pop music. I like pop stuff. I like all that pop stuff. But at the same time, a lot of these artists who are famous, they're so serious about the dumbest things, and I don't want to I don't want to be like that. I'm like, no, I'm here to have fun. I'm You go ahead and write, get your feelings out, say something nice, but like if it's a party song, people get all into it, like they're hitting their high notes. And I'm like, you're singing about like dancing on the floor. Like, get over yourself.
What I love about your stuff is your lyrics takes you go pretty much run the gamut. Some of the songs are really silly, some of them are kind of violent, some of them are just ridiculous, but at the same time it's like as a whole package, the Mark Castle experience is unlike a lot of other performances, and I'd have to say that you've definitely tapped the pop thing very well, and it's kind of like the ultimate anti-pop.
Yeah. I'm pretty pleased with myself, so.
Hey, you do a great job. So, what kind of do you have any plans for any upcoming albums, like covers, or
um,
is it
I
going to
did
keep
a
going, or?
of The Sign by Ace of Base. That's on YouTube. It's just an acapella. I wanted to test mixing vocals and stuff, so I just did like an acapella. It's just all oohs and ahs and me singing. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just make a little video for that. So that's on YouTube. And I want to start working on an EP, but right now I'm still trying to push out music videos from this EP called Garbage Extended. So
Hey, it's
I have.
I love all your stuff. Just
Okay.
keep up the fantastic work, Mr. Castle.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much.
All right, I'll leave you with this.
Thank you, sir.
All right, bye.
Goodbye. Well, that was Mark Castle. But before we leave, definitely check out his song Real For You, the remix off of his extended version of Cold Garbage. Definitely check that out. It's available right now.
I'm not, 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 I'm not. High heels, low fashion, no bread, 'cause we don't ration. No mind, we can't decide. All we have is luck and all we have is passion. Have you ever thought I really do not wanna be real with you? You wanna get inside, but what makes you think you deserve the truth? I'm not real for you. Who cares? You love it. together.